Hi guys, welcome to Simple Math. Today I will explain an exercise about graphing functions. Graphing functions. It is usually in checkpoint exams, in Cambridge exam, like the checkpoint, that you have an exercise with a function, which is basically a formula that has y values and x values as well. Basically, we have to see what happened in one of the variables, and then it's going to make or it's going to allow you to give a point or a set of points that are going to allow you to make a graph. Maybe you don't understand like this, but I will solve this and then you will understand everything, right? Okay, let's read the instruction. It says, complete the table for the function. Plot the order and use the ruler to draw a line through them to graph each function. We have a function here, y is equal to minus 2x plus 2. We have like a chart, yes, we have like a chart with x values, minus 2, 0, 2, and 4. So basically the question is, what would happen if the letter x in this equation is minus 2? If I substitute minus 2 here, what happened with y? Or what happened with the equation value? What happens if 0 is x? If I substitute x by 0, what happens with equation 2 and 4? And then all those results are going to give me a graph here in this Cartesian plane or in this grid. All right, let's evaluate the function with the x values given by the exercise, right? So let's go. Let's do it. All right, guys. So basically, I will evaluate the function. This is the function with these values. So what happens if I have the equation y equals minus 2x plus 2? If I make x becomes minus 2, so it means I'm going to substitute the minus 2 here in the x value. So the equation I'm going to have now is going to be like y equals minus 2 times x. But what is x? Minus 2 plus 2. So if we solve that, minus 2 times minus 2 is 4. So we have that y is equal to positive 4, which is not necessary to write it, plus 2. Yes? So plus these 2. All right, so 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So I have that y is equal to, to 6. Now I can complete my chart here. So if x is minus 2, in that function, y is going to be equal to 6. So now what happens if y is equal to 0? Okay, I'm going to change the color here just to show you the difference. So I'm going to have that. I will repeat this again. So, but I will make x become 0. So what I'm going to do is saying that y, so this is like, let's say this is the second like substitution. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 2, right? So remember, I will make x 0, or I will substitute x by 0. So I have that y is equal to minus 2 times 0 plus 2. Minus 2 times 0 is 0, so I have that y is equal to 0 plus 2, and 0 plus 2 is 2, so y is going to be equal to 2. So now I can substitute that here. If x is 0, y is going to be 2. Now let's do the same process, but with the value of 2 in x. So I will substitute x here in this equation by 2 to see what happens. Okay, I'm going to change the color. Oh, let me change it by this green. I'll change it by this one. So again, I'm going to copy the equation. So I'll say that y is equal to minus 2x plus 2, right? So I will substitute these two, in the equation. So I'll say that y is equal to minus 2 times x, but x is going to be 2. So 2 plus 2. Minus 2 times 2 is minus 4. So I'll say that y is equal to minus 4, positive sign negative is negative, plus 2. And minus 4 plus 2, if I combine that, I'll say that y is equal to minus 2. Now I can complete my chart. This is minus 2. Okay? So I will do the same thing, but with the number 4. All right, let's change the color again. I will use this purple. All right, so remember to copy the equation again. So which equation? This one. So I'll say that, oops, maybe in this space I don't have more space there. So I'll say that y is equal to minus 2x plus 2. So I will substitute 4 by x. So I will say that y is equal to minus 2 times 4 plus, times 4 plus 2. 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. So I'll say that y is equal to minus 8 plus 2. And minus 8 plus 2, if I combine that, I'll say that a is equal to minus 6. So I can complete my chart. Now it's time to graph, guys. It's time to graph. I'm going to graph with red. I'll graph with red. Which points? The points of the chart. So, the first one. Remember that we're going to graph x and y as points in the Cartesian plane. So, if x is minus 2, so let's look for x minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, I think is here. If x is minus 2, y is 6. So, y is going to be here. Yes? So, but let's do it good. So I will move minus 2 to the left, and then I will go up 6. 6. So it's going to be the point here. So, but let's do it normally. So this was just the explanation. So this is the first point. All right? So this point is done. So if x is 0, yes, here, y is going to be 2. So I'm going to move here up to 2. Here is going to be the point. So let's do it. This is the second point, yes, which is good. Let's see. If x is 2, y is going to be minus 2. Y is going to be minus 2. So here's going to be the point, but let's draw it normally without this line. So this is the next point. And then finally, if x is 4, if the x is 4, y is going to be 6. Y is going to be 6. So y is going to be 6. 6. It's going to be, wait. If x is 4, y, is minus 6. I made a mistake here. Wait, give me a while. Is minus 6. Look, when I complete the chart, I made that mistake. So if x is 4, again, if x is 4, y is going to be minus 6, so it's going to be here. Let's do it without those lines. So it's 4 and minus 6. Here is going to be the other point. Okay, now we have to graph. To graph, I'm going to use a straight line. Let's make the ruler my best friend, and then I'm going to change this, and then I'm going to make a line by using or by crossing this point. Oops, like this, I think. Okay, remember this is a line. Yes, this is a line in this case. Okay, and this is the graph according to the chart and according to the information we have.